What is up, my turtles? My name is Jimmy, also known as YmmijTortuga, and welcome back to PDL Week 5 versus the Vermont Vikavolts and Coach Nate. I hope you guys are enjoying this season. I do apologize for the sporadic videos. As you guys can probably tell, I'm very tired and whatnot. My opponent is waiting, so I don't want to take too much time. But I sincerely apologize and whatnot. It's just... I'm swamped at work. It's like, let's just be real. I haven't had the proper time to prep things, for things, etc. Blah blah blah. But we're here. We're gonna do our best versus the Vermont Vikavolts and Coach Nate, who did very well last season as a second place winner. So I'm hoping that I can actually win a battle against him this season. We're gonna try to do our normal shenanigans. I didn't have time to properly team build. He's ready. Let's do it. So we got Groudon. Yeah, that's what I was afraid of. That Chandelure is going to be a pain in the ass. Not gonna lie. And then we got the Tyranitar, which is able to do the fancy things and whatnot. So so that'll be really cool. I'll go over the team a little bit as we do change. I did change a little bit before the start, but I definitely want to do proper things and whatnot. So, I think my first lead, I'm actually going to lead Drednaw, Karen, have Kyogre in the back, just in case he does the Groudon and whatnot. Although, with the Choice Scarf, it's like if he switches into Groudon and whatnot, I have no idea. But I do have the Focus Sash just in case. And then we have the Hatterene in the back to prevent things. I mean, in all honesty, it's like I'm just not in a good situation here, so... We're gonna give that a shot, and hopefully we'll be able to pull out a win and whatnot. I'm pretty confident. Nate does a fantastic job prepping. So Nate, if you're watching this, good job at your prep. But I just didn't have time. I just haven't had time all season really to do the prep that I really need to do to do better in these situations. So we got a Groudon and a Chandelure, which is super cool. Which is kind of super cool to see because then we got Karen and Drednaw, which is very epic. So Groudon is going to use Drought, which is super epic. I'm wondering if he brought the Tyranitar, which would be super cool to see. So I'm going to go right out of the gates. We are going to switch immediately into Kyogre, which I do expect he'll expect that. But we're going to go G-Max Stone Surge. I really think we should probably go into the Groudon slot. But if he does switch Tyranitar, that would knock out the Tyranitar right there. But I'm also weak to Groudon, so I think that's going to be the play. So I'm going to go ahead and run into the Groudon there. So we're going to switch, go into Kyogre. You know, like I said, kind of expected that. Again, not 100% sure if I expect the Chandelure to switch out into Tyranitar. That would be bold play. Okay, it does not, so that is really cool. So we're going to Dynamax our Drednaw, or rather, Gigantamax. I don't know if you guys heard that, but Wolfo's got it. Wolfo's finally got it. The Black Dragon in the middle of my PDO match. That's going to be a fun little edit that I do. Alright, and Groudon's dead, so GG's. GG's on my end. That was really good. Yo, GG's to Wolfo's and her Black Dragon. I'll make sure to do that. Kyogre avoided the attack, and this is going to do nothing. Maybe a burn. No burn, please. Okay, that's good. All right, so we're up the 4-3 and whatnot, and it's good stuff. You know, that is very epic. So all right, so Kyogre, we are going to Ice Beam the Kyogre, and we're going to G-Max or Ice Beam with the Kyogre into the Venusaur slot, and we're going to G-Max Stone Surge into Chandelure. Okay, so that is very good. I don't know if he has another way to set up the sun. So we shall see. We shall see, my friends. We shall see. All right. So it drew Chandelure. Good play, good play. Is going to send out Serena. Good play. Kind of saw that, kind of somewhat saw that coming. And then Pointed Stones, which is fine. G-Max Venusaur coming in. Okay. I don't know if G-Max Venusaur is going to use Max Guard or anything. That would be, you know, that would be a fun thing. I don't have to worry about the Venusaur putting me to sleep or anything. So that's kind of scary and whatnot, but we shall see what happens. So G-Max Stone Surge into the Serena slot, which is very good on Nate's side. So that does survive that. And then we're going to Ice Beam into the Venusaur slot. A freeze would be fantastic. No such luck. G-Max Vine Lash and into the Drednaw, which does unfortunately go down. And Ally would have gotten trapped with Vines. I feel like the Drednaw got hit beforehand because my Focus Sash didn't get hit. So Drednaw does go down this turn, and that is unfortunate, but we should be okay with that. I'm gonna go ahead and go into Karen. Really no reason not to go into Karen at this point. I know Serena is a little on the tanky side. But we should be able to pull off a dub in this because we're gonna go ahead and use Ice Beam onto. I should knock out the Venusaur. Actually, let's go into Serena because Karen can hit the Venusaur super effectively. So let's go ahead and do that. We'll see what happens, of course. And we're still not out of this just yet. So Serena uses Power Whip. Apparently Serena, even with a Choice Scarfed Kyogre. I wonder if it's Choice Scarf too. That's kind of unfortunate there. So Indeedee is going to use Psychic. We do take out the Venusaur, which is pretty good. All right, so we're down 2v2. Good match so far. Poor Kyogre. Serena just being super fast. And yeah, I mean the Focus Sash wouldn't have mattered there anyway. So Hatterene is the last thing up. So go Hatterene, which is super cool. We got an Indeedee Hatterene situation, but I'm not going to use Trick Room. There's no way I'm going to use Trick Room. No reason to. So I kind of want to focus on Serena. So we are going to do our best to go Psychic into... I think we're just going to try to double the Serena. We're going to try to get rid of that. Serena's definitely going to go first, which is unfortunate. Power Whip into the Hatterene. Hatterene tanks it. And then Chandelure uses Imprison. That's fine. Unless it has Psychic, it shouldn't be good. So Indeedee should pick up this kill, which it does, which is really good. And then Hatterene is going to use Psychic into the Chandelure, and we pick up a dub. Yo, GG's, my friend. And we're up 1-0 on this, so that is very good. So well done, well played. And there we go. I'll shoot my opponent a GG and whatnot, but we're not done yet. We gotta play with the same rules and whatnot. So what went well was the fact that I don't think he was expecting... I don't know. It's like I'm not 100% sure what went well. The fact that he wasn't expecting Kyogre to pop in like that or something. I was able to maneuver the shenanigans there. My problem is that I know the Chandelure has Trick Room. It's like it's very clear to me that the Chandelure has Trick Room, which is why I used Imprison, which stops me from using Trick Room. But I really don't see any reason not to do a Hatterene and Indeedee situation this time. And I'm trying to think if that would be, you know, like I said, a good play and whatnot. Or do we just try to do the Karen thing? I don't know. It's like, I really don't see Grapplock or Porygon doing anything. I'm just gonna go Indeedee Hatterene. And maybe I just do big Hatterene from the get-go. Hatterene has pretty bulky defenses and whatnot. But I do think Nate is a very good battler, and he'll be able to bounce back. I do sincerely expect that. So let's see what happens. You know, it's very, very good stuff. It's very, very good stuffs. So yeah. All right, so here we go. Nate is ready. We're ready. 4v4. Let's see if we can go 2-0. We'll see what happens. Let's get it. Alright, so we start with Serena Venusaur, so if I really wanted to, I could do Trick Room. If I really wanted to, I could do Trick Room. I don't think I'm going to. Yeah, I'm going to say I don't think I'm going to. And I'm just going to go... I am going to do the Follow Me, I think. I got to remember what Serena's... what Serena does. You know what? Let's just go on the offensive. And... I mean, what comes in and take a double Psychic? Whoops. I want Pokemon. Nothing. Literally nothing. Screw it. We're going after the Venusaur slot. Like, legit going after the Venusaur slot. Let's go. Alright, he is going Big Boy Venusaur right off the bat. Unfortunately, that means Karen is probably going to go down. Hopefully the Focus Sash will save Karen. Both of these are going to be extremely fast. He did not switch out for Groudon, so Venusaur is not going to be super, super fast. And we're going to go big with the Hatterene, which is super, super cool. So let's see what happens here. Let's see what happens here. I'm very curious to see if they double the Hatterene or what happens here. I'm praying that Hatterene is going to be able to survive. So Serena is going to U-turn, so okay, that's fine. So now that probably means Groudon's coming in. Okay, okay. So I'm glad I didn't go with the same shenanigans. So that is going to guarantee that Venusaur is going to be faster next. So if he goes into Hatterene, which he probably did. No, he went into Karen. Oh, Karen tanks it too, so that's kind of scary. So now we're going to Psychic. We do half, and there goes the Venusaur. This should knock out the Venusaur, so we take out his Gigantamax right off the bat. So GG's. So we're up 1-0. Ow! That G-Max Vine Lash, though. Venusaur's gonna get an indirect kill, probably from the Indeedee. We'll have to see what happens as the time goes on. But yeah, no, there we go. All right, so Karen is probably gonna go down here. I kind of wish I ran Protect instead of Helping Hand this week, which would have been super cool. And sadly, the other two aren't gonna be able to do anything about it. So unfortunately, I'm thinking, just because of the Serena and whatnot, we're probably not going to be able to knock anything out. I'm going to double into the Serena this turn, and because the sun's out, it doesn't matter anyway. We're going to Max Flare the Serena, so let's see what happens here. All right, Serena is going to use Power Whip, and Indeedee is going to go down this turn, which is, okay, a direct kill for in a Serena, which is fine. And then Groudon, which is going to use the Blades, does a lot of damage, which is unfortunately Max Flare into the Serena, should knock it out, unless it has Sash, which it doesn't. All right, and we are up 3-2. We're up 3-2. Okay, so, and then the Vine Lash hits pretty hard. We are gonna go ahead, I think, and change out the Sun, and we're gonna go into Kyogre here. Okay, and then we got Chandelure. Okay. So Drednaws should be able to go toe-to-toe with Chandelure. I think we may have this, my friends, but let's find out. So we got Drizzle, which gets rid of the sun and puts Drednaw definitely at the highest there, which is super, super cool. So we're going to go ahead and Ice Beam the Groudon. And Hatterene, assuming we survive this, are going to, assuming the Groudon survives it, which it may, we're going to go into the Chandelure slot. I'm wondering if I should double something. It's a little too late now, but that's okay. So Kyogre is going to use Ice Beam. That Choice Scarf coming in clutch there. A Freeze would be fantastic. No RNG hacks, so Shadow Ball does indeed knock out the Hatterene, which is unfortunate, but we should be okay. I don't know about Chandelure's defenses. Principal Blades. Come on, Kyogre, you can survive, I believe. I believe you can survive. Oof. That is unfortunate. Okay, so as long as we don't get hit by the G-Max Vine Lash, we should be good. So now we have the Drednaw, which is unfortunate. So we are going to Ice Beam the Groudon. Actually, we have to. We're Choice Scarf, so we have to Ice Beam. And Drednaw can use Liquidation into the Chandelure. We should be faster in both ends. Groudon is going to use Protect. That's a good Protect. So then Drednaw is faster. Okay, it's got a berry to protect itself. Drednaw, oh, that berry definitely protecting there. Flame Body does get the burn. And then, of course, we have the Ice Beam into Groudon, which is unfortunate. Groudon, or Chandelure using Shadow Ball. My special defense, not the greatest thing. The G-Max Vine Lash and combined with the burn. Ooh, come on, Kyogre, you can survive. No. Womp womp. So, unfortunately, I think that means it's a GG's. The burn. Yeah, I think that's unfortunately a GG's. I just wasn't able to get that final hit because of that berry, which is unfortunate. So we are definitely going to go into another slot there. So let's try to get that differential there. The Groudon just protected. If it double protects, that's fine. But yeah, we're gonna knock out the Groudon, I guess. So we're gonna Liquidation into the Groudon. That'll knock out the Groudon. That's just not gonna survive. So yo, GG. That was a good match. That was a good match. On to match 3. On to match 3. All right. So what worked well and what didn't? Well, Hatterene is unfortunately not nearly as good outside of Trick Room. My concern is Serena's ability. Queen Majesty Serena. I'm kind of thinking, I mean, Serena using the U-turn was a good strat that I saw. So I kind of like what I did before. I kind of want to do the Indeedee Hatterene And then Drednaw, Kyogre. I like that. I like that play. I really did like that play. I really wanted that one. But that's probably gonna be the game. We shall see. Like I said, Nate is resilient. That was a really good battle, and I'm happy that I'm facing a very good opponent. We did very, very well. He's seen my shenanigans. I've kind of seen his. Dracozolt is here. And then... So, we have the Indeedee Hatterene. So, Dracozolt, though, with the Tyranitar. Yeah, I'm not doing anything crazy. I am going to just... Like I said, I am just going to... I need to take out that Serena. That Serena is fast. I'm going to go ahead and Psychic. Actually, isn't Tyranitar Dark? That's probably not the best play. It's like, I'm going to go ahead and use Dazzling Gleam or Max Starfall into the Dracozolt slot, but I hope they don't switch the Serena. And if it does, you know, that's probably going to be the game. So the fact that Dracozolt came was very, very good. But I really like this lead because I don't know if I see Dracozolt Dynamaxing. I'm just going Burr at the beginning because it's what I do. Let's just be real. Alright, so no switchy-roos. We might see a U-turn, though, into Tyranitar, though. That's what I saw before. I thought about that afterwards, and I probably should have just used Dazzling Gleam in hindsight. Let's see if I regret that, because I probably will. I probably will. Serena is going to use U-turn. Yeah, that's going to go into Tyranitar. Dang. I should have thought that through once I saw Dracozolt, because Dracozolt has Sand Rush, and Tyranitar, of course, sets up the sand. So, yeah, that was my bad. Oh, it sends out Groudon. Okay. Wait a minute. Hold on. Dracozolt probably is still gonna go first, which is Bolt Beak, which does a ton of damage. Let's just be real there. Alright, Karen is going to use Psychic into the Groudon slot. We're going to take some chunk off, about half. And then we're going to Max Starfall into the Dracozolt slot, which does one-shot it. Alright, we're going to switch into a Misty Terrain, which is going to prevent sleep. So that Venusaur isn't going to be able to put anything to sleep, which is good. But Venusaur is going to come out next. I can definitely see that. Okay, what do I want to do? If Venusaur... No, Serena comes out next, but Serena has... Hatterene probably isn't going to survive another hit. But Karen can. Alright, I'm all bets that Karen can use Follow Me. I'm hoping Karen can use Follow Me. I'm hoping that Queen Majesty works that way. So which one is going big? The Groudon or the Serena? It's the Groudon, okay. Which is probably a good move, because that way Groudon's guaranteed to do the thing. And Karen can indeed use Follow Me, so I protect my Hatterene for another turn. Alright, so Power Whip, even if that does knock it, it's going to knock it to Sash, which is really, really good. And then Groudon will knock out, with Max Quake, is going to knock out Indeedee. Boom! Dead Indeedee. And then the Spadef rises, which is really, really good. Karen is going to faint. Spadef is alright, but we're in the sun. If Serena survives this, I'll be shocked. Even with the +1. Yeah, I didn't think so. Alright, that's what I thought. You know, we're in it and whatnot. Obviously, I'm going to switch to Kyogre. There's the Tyranitar, so that is unfortunate for me, because Kyogre is going to set up the rain first. Because of the Choice Scarf, I am definitely going to be faster, and then Tyranitar is going to set up the sand, which is fine. Okay. So that is fine. Part of me wants to switch to Drednaw, but I think we'll be okay. 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 So now, let's try to stall a turn. And we already have a +1 Spadef, but let's get some damage into the Groudon, unless he max guards too. Because I'm thinking Hydro Pump. My problem with Hydro Pump is that it's not guaranteed to hit. But I don't want to run into a max guard situation. This is the mind games that we gotta play. Ooh! Hatterene uses max guard. I probably should have used Ice Beam. It's so good. Ah, missed! Dang it. Ah! Dang it! Second guess myself. Dang it! Ah! I lost that. That literally just cost me that. Ah! I'm mad at myself. It's like GG's, Nate. Well done. Well played. Yeah, I don't think there's any way I win now. So Psychic has no effect. I'm just gonna go ahead and run that into the Groudon. Yeah. I'm just gonna go ahead and Psychic into the Groudon. I'd be shocked if Hatterene survives, and then a Liquidation into honestly into Tyranitar. Maybe we can do something with that Tyranitar. That's a physical move. Yeah, Tyranitar's just bulky as AF, so defense fell, which is cool. Weakness policy is scary. Should have saw that coming, which is unfortunate. Max Quake. This one will probably go into Drednaw. Knocks it to Sash. Which raises a Spadef. If he doubles Drednaw, then Iron Head into Hatterene, which then knocks it out, which is good. So we'll be able to knock out one of the Mons, whether that be Groudon or Tyranitar. But it is what it is at this point. We lost because I did a poop. So bye-bye Tyranitar, but GG's to Nate and whatnot. We had some good matches. I'm mad at myself. I should have did an Ice Beam to the Kyogre instead of that. I made the match a lot closer than I thought I would, but I definitely could have played that last one better. So I'm more mad at myself. But that was one hell of a match, you know. GG's to Nate. Nate definitely deserved to win that. But it was very, very good. So a couple of changes. You saw that Drednaw had a Focus Sash. I had Ice Fang on that, and of course the Kyogre had Choice Scarf. That's literally the only thing that I did with the team. But other than that, it was really close. Like I said, that Hydro Pump miss was huge. I should have just Ice Beamed into the Groudon. At least got some chip damage off of that. Maybe a potential freeze. That was on me. I'm mad at that play. I look back at that play. That probably would have been good. So I hope you guys enjoyed this battle. I don't know when it'll go up. Thank you so much for everybody who is supporting the channel and whatnot, despite the inconsistency of everything. But I hope you guys enjoyed this match. Remember to hit that like button, subscribe if you're new, check out Nate. I will try my best to remember to put his description, his links in the description below, and we'll catch you in the next match versus a Gentleman Haunter. All right, guys, that's gonna do it. Take care, everybody. Excuse me. Bye.